Our heroic age is coming to an end, and we've done the very best we can. It's looking increasingly like chipping away at Gorgo's overwhelming lead is going to require force. But first, we just want a key World Congress vote. We've cities to settle, and tiles to culture bomb. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our In Denial series. So, last episode went pretty darn well. Let me go ahead and get a few more things in place. We just finished our walls in Memphis. There are some additional things I would like to build as soon as possible here. I think a granary is probably the best bet. Let's go ahead and get that going. I'm going to tell Memphis that I want it to grow as rapidly as possible. And then let's move... Yeah, I want to move this heavy chariot away from the border so that Gorgo doesn't think I'm being aggressive, because that is totally how the Civ 6 AI thinks. I'm going to improve that farmland there for growth purposes, and then let's just poke around up here with our galley a little bit. Lots of ice blocking our path. However, we do have a galley over here that seems increasingly like it might be able to circumnavigate the world soonish. I need to stop clicking and dragging to move around as I do so much, because that's part of the thing that causes the pet peeve I mentioned a few episodes back. If I just click and drag less to move, then I might have that happen a little bit less. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Next turn. Oh, what was built? Apadana. That's okay. Mega Colossal... Oh. How'd that feel, Gorgo? How was that? Looks like she lost a unit to that. 3 pops. A damaged tile. There were fertilized tiles too, but...
Betwixt the stirrup and the ground, mercy I asked. Mercy I found.
Pasture improvements received +1 food. Okay, so I actually... Was Shadette at 4 or 5? Because it keeps saying that she's losing pops, but I don't think it's affecting me over here. I really don't. I just think we're getting her notifications. Yeah, because 3 population were lost, and I don't see any change over here. So, hey, I'll take it. Let's go ahead and move this heavy chariot here. And what else can we get away with now? Education. Yes, I would like to build universities as soon as humanly possible. There are other things that I want, like figuring out where the niter is, but I want science points first. Right now, Gorgo she's doing even better in culture points, which is ridiculous when you think about it, given that we're Egypt and we should be annihilating in culture points, or at least doing better than we are. But she's kicking our butts pretty solidly in both categories. We're catching up in science, but we're only catching up in terms of the amount of research we're producing per turn. She's already... Just to give you some perspective, she's here, we're here, and then Mansa Musa's back behind us. Civics-wise, we're here, Montezuma's here, she's here. So, it's not like she has some exorbitant advantage that is just gross to even think about, but she's getting there. And that's kind of problematic. So, let's see what else I can do here. Ooh, both of these can have farms built on them. And bring that galley back down this direction. Let's see what else we can do over here. Yeah, see, I'm starting to get really optimistic about what this galley is going to be able to pull off. I don't know for sure, but it's looking better and better. I'm just trying not to count my eggs before they hatch. All right, go to the next turn. We have 5 turns left. Wait, who needs orders? Excuse me? Oh, okay. So, I could chop this. Or these are just plains. How much production do I have here right now? I don't have a ton of production in Memphis, but I'll have production from the desert tiles. So I think I'd rather chop you, gain the granary immediately, and be able to use some of that to start building campus. Oh my god, look at this. Get wrecked, Gorgo. So I can build a campus there. When I'm done, it will culture bomb those tiles. Oh my god. Oh my god, I cannot. I cannot. She's not gonna like me very much, but she's just gonna have to deal. She's not gonna like me very much at all. Alright, Angkor Wat has finished building. We are 13 turns away from finishing Petra. 4 turns away from the end of the medieval era, and we have not yet locked in a normal age, oddly enough. Now, I mentioned the possibility of being able to buy another builder. I can potentially do that. You have 1 charge left. I really, really think it would be beneficial to have another builder in Memphis to help the city grow as much as I can. But also, 4 turns. Let's look at this. I could train... Okay, no. An apostle would take too long. I think I am just going to do a builder in Memphis. I think that's what makes sense, given the time I have left. Okay, so Rockadet, we have the Grandmaster Chapel, we have the Intelligence Agency, and we have the Foreign Ministry. I love the idea of buying land units with faith, especially if we need to catch up to Gorgo. I also love the idea of having additional spy and spy capacity and using that to steal some of her scientific advancements. You know what? Let's do that. Let's be clandestine about it, if you will. Let's go that route and see how it goes. I can build a harbor in Thebes, and I'm going to do so, because it's only going to take 11 turns, and that would be an extremely valuable thing to have. I'm going to get a mine building there. I just want to have Thebes on... Yeah, growth focus is fine. Now, in this case, I think I do want to have another farm. Ooh, goody hut. And so far, we're just making our way around the world with this one galley, which is hilarious. I don't actually know, as I've said, whether or not the galley will be able to make it all the way around, but we're headed in a good direction. All right, let's go ahead and get that farm built. Remember, these farms now have adjacency bonuses, so they're producing a ton of food. Honestly, there's a plains tile with wheat on it up here that I need to improve at Rockadet, and that would be even more beneficial. We also need to reconvert. Yeah, that's something I'll have to work on in the next era. We need to take Eritrea back. It's belonged to another religion for too long, and those cities are now exerting pressure on mine. By the way, background music's back. They patched that a few days ago. If you hadn't noticed over the last few episodes, that's a thing. Increased trade route capacity, finally. All right, so Akhetaten and Swinet need more housing, I know. Barbarians approach, I know. But watch this. Get wrecked. And I gained that experience. All right, Montezuma has finished building the Wonder Jebel Barkal. Now that's a shame because I kind of wanted that for myself, but I will be able to get iron from this source up here, so it's not the end of the world. It's fine. I can deal, you know? It's okay. I think a theater square is due here. Especially given that Pingala is in this city, and he would boost any output from said theater square. So let me go ahead and move this unit here, and we can chop down those woods to help with the construction of said theater square. I don't know why I'm saying said so much. Okay. Those crabs have been improved, which is really quite useful. Okay. Oof. Okay, so this route is not as sure of a shot farther this direction as I thought. 3 turns left, and we still have not... Oh boy, this is getting close. I don't want a dark age at all. That would be nice. Just saying. That city is not going to get founded in time. All right, so we'll bring you back here, and I'm going to build a mine there. The science district will be done in 15 turns. That will give us era score next turn. I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world if we get a Dark Age now. Because if we can get another Heroic Age, that might be another way for us to catch up. All right, so we just took 2 turns off the Theater Square. That's really nice. I could also chop down this rainforest here. Let's do that. And now we have 1 more turn on the Theater Square there. I'm going to continue firing on barbarians in this area because they're just letting me farm them for experience. So why the heck not? One of the mods that I'm running does allow me to actually get more experience from those types of circumstances, whereas that is normally capped in the vanilla game. So it's quite a nice change, I find. That barbarian combat is not just useless from an experience standpoint. How much is our... All right, 120 faith for a missionary right now. 265 for an apostle. And that's another thing that I can do if we get a Dark Age next era, which it looks like we're going to. I don't think we're going to get this 1 point. I was hoping to discover something with the galley.
The purpose of education
but no
is
such
to
luck.
replace an empty mind with an open one.
All right, university. So we can now build universities. And we can build the University of Sankor. Other civilizations' trade routes to this city provide +1 science and +1 gold for them. +2 science for every trade route to this city. Domestic trade routes give additional +1 faith to this city. Must be built on desert or desert hills and adjacent to a campus district with a university. Wow, those are some requirements. Those are things that are required. So... I'm going to go ahead and research military engineering because I need to know where my niter is. I need to know. That is a fact. Okay, now Akhetaten is ready to build... Well, a couple different things we could do here. I think, honestly, I'm going to go for the amphitheater first because where we really need to catch up to Gorgo is culture. She just has so much culture per turn, it's absurd. So I will go ahead and build the library in Shadet because it's just going to take 2 turns. Why not go ahead and do it? Let's go ahead and build another Sphinx in Akhetaten just to do a little bit of nickel and diming there on culture. I'm just going to build a mine in Memphis. All right, it'll take 8 turns to finish building the campus. Yeah, I'd rather have you build quickly at this point. Well, no, I'd rather have you grow quickly, because if we're about to have a Dark Age, we need all the population we can get to offset Eritrea's influence, especially if she's going to have a Golden Age or some silly nonsense like that. All right, let's have the Mariani Chariot Archer there. And this is the moment of truth. If I don't find something right now... Oh, I just found a new continent. But I didn't get any... Wow. We found the continent of Laurasia. It's quite a continent. Quite a continent we found there. That's nice. I like it. Now, of course, a continent is more than just one island. There's additional land elsewhere. Continents can be partially covered by water. I'm aware of this. But... Ugh. Alright. People gaze skyward in concern, watching smoke rise from a once quiet volcano. You know what I'm concerned about? Another Dark Age in the Renaissance era. That's what I'm concerned about, game. Aspire to be a worthier example to the rest of the world. Your people will love you if you lead them to glory. Do you remember when you told me that before my heroic age of Monitor? How about you have a little bit more faith in Ptolemaic Cleopatra's awesomeness, please and thanks.
There are very honest people who do not think that they have had a bargain unless they have cheated a merchant.
Indeed. So... change policies. +1 gold from each of your envoys at city-states. This would represent a pretty big jump in gold income if I did this. I'm going to go ahead and do it since we're in a Dark Age. Also, let's take a look at our Dark Age policies. Naval Raiders, 100% production, +2 movement, yields doubled from plundering trade routes. Trade route yields -50%. +5 combat strength for all melee unit attacks, but cannot heal outside your territory. So Twilight Valor would be a good policy to adopt if Gorgo declared war. Yeah, I still need to settle some more cities, I think, so I don't like any of those policies. Let's go ahead and confirm those policies. We have 44 gold per turn. It looks like we do have a governor policy available. So let's see. Oh yeah, extra culture per turn per citizen in our largest city. Yes, please. Need that. Need that in my life. Gentle volcanic eruption. Now, here's my question. Gorgo. Oh, she's also in a dark age. Okay, that's interesting. So no one was really able, to accomplish much during that last era of history, and now we have some different powers in Dark Ages. Isn't that fascinating? So, Hixunt Draconis. Gain +3 era score each time you discover a new continent or natural wonder. Gain +1 era score each time you kill a non-barbarian naval unit in combat. I've already done a lot of continent discovering. I have a lot of districts to build. Monumentality seems like it might be good. Or +1 air score each time you successfully complete a trade route. I feel like Monumentality is going to be what I will get the most out of. So I'm going to go for Monumentality. And we're just going to try and build a bunch of districts this age. Okay, now we need to go for another Heroic Age. Because, you know, it's possible. And it might even be the thing that helps us push back against Gorgo's nonsense. Let's go ahead. You know what? No. No, stop. Let's focus on guilds, but I do want to go for the Taj Mahal because extra era score. Alright, so this Miriano Chariot Archer is still kicking, despite being a relatively unadvanced unit at this point. So, because we're both in Dark Ages, we're exerting a little bit less loyalty pressure on each other's cities. And it's a mutual effect, which is positive, I suppose. What can I buy here? I could buy some tiles. Yeah, like I could buy that tile right there for 75 gold. And then next turn I might be able to put a mine on top of it. How about that? It does seem like we're able to get over here with the galley, so we're at least accomplishing something with that exploration effort. There's a part of me that wants to try and go for that iron right there, which I think I might actually be able to do in the next couple turns. I might have even been able to do it within a few turns if I hadn't bought that tile right there, but it's okay. This is a rough start. I'm doing the best I can with it. I'm having fun overall. It's just, wow. Wow. That's just a full Christopher Walken wow. Wow! I need to go a little bit higher pitch when I do that, but yeah, it's bad. Completing this wonder will be a big deal. We just have some other things that we need to do. I am going to go ahead and give the order to build the amphitheater in Shadet. We need as much culture as soon as we can. I want to found this city. We did not get any era score for that. That's incredibly rude. Alright, so we're going to set this builder here and chop those tiles down momentarily, but what I'm going to start building is... You know what? No. Let's do a granary district, or a granary first, not a granary district. Alright, we'll build a mine there. 10 turns until the campus is done. Now we're gonna get... Oh, here comes Nubia. Here comes Nubia with her shenaniganry. So we're gonna need to train some apostles to deal with her nonsense. She's gonna try and convert Memphis, which is annoying. Alright, I'm gonna try and hurt those units before they can put any more hurting on me. I'm going to keep heading this way with my unit. I feel like we're so close to circumnavigating, you know? We're 5 turns from Petra, by the way. So there are lots of things coming that could give me a lot of era score. Also need to see if my trade deal with Montezuma needs to be re-upped, because I would imagine it does. Make deal. What would it take? Really? So you'll give me another luxury resource. All I need to pay you is 18 gold now and 1 more gold per turn for 30 turns. Okay. If that'll make me happier during a dark age, yeah. Yeah, let's do that, please. All right, so I'm building up enough faith soon to be able to buy an apostle. It's going to take 265 faith to buy an apostle, and I need that a lot. Let's remove those woods. Granary instantly built. That's a beautiful thing. So now, how about... Yeah, I think the harbor is the obvious next choice for Apu. Yeah, so she's going to come and convert Memphis, which will give me just more reason to fight her on religious grounds. Montezuma is also putting up a pretty good fight on the science front. Culture, not as much as Gorgo. Gorgo just has insane amounts of culture. I don't even know how. Maybe it's a Greece thing. It's probably a Greece thing. Maybe it's a Sparta thing. You know what? I could just look at her bonuses. That's one way to do it. You know? Can I even see what the bonuses are? Have I not even gotten a delegation sent to her yet? What about these other civilizations? Yeah, she still hasn't accepted a delegation from me. That's how hostile we've been from the beginning of time. Okay, hang on. Greece. All right. Gorgo. Combat victories provide culture equal to 50% of the combat strength of the defeated unit. Greece leads the early game in culture output. With Gorgo, it is by going to war and getting culture from kills, or by putting an Acropolis on a hill right in the center of cities, districts, and wonders. Yep. Okay. So that's how. It's a Gorgo thing. Not only is being annoying and militaristic early on a Gorgo thing, lots of culture in your face all the time is also a Gorgo thing. It's fine. I'm dealing with it. Doing the best I can. Let's see if we can overcome this nonsense.
The more science intervenes in warfare, the more will be the need for engineers in the field armies.
We're already getting
In the
niter.
late war, there were never enough sappers at any time.
Okay, so now we can build armories, we can build a military engineer, we can build the trebuchet, and we have access to niter, and we're already getting some. What the heck? There's niter underneath our holy site. That is a beautiful thing. So that's a gift from the game, if I've ever seen one. I don't need dams at the moment, although cartography would be nice. I think I kind of want to push for Forbidden City, but also gunpowder because musketmen. Let's go ahead and do that because I feel like if Gorgo goes to war with me, we're going to need gunpowder. I could steal this city-state from her, and that would take away some of her cultural power. So get wrecked. There we go. And so we've discovered the Fountain of Youth. And oh, we've met the Zulu. Shaka! Hi! Would you like a delegation? Oh, apparently not, because I haven't had the meeting dialogue with him yet. My bad. 1 second, Shaka. Be right back. Hi, Shaka. I love Shaka's soundtrack. I'm sorry, Shaka. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll shut up. Sorry. You're done talking. Okay, I feel worse now. It's an honor to meet you. We would love to sample your hospitality. All right, I'm just continuing to gain some experience for this Marianu archer up here from this horde of barbarians that's trying to attack Sais. Meanwhile, the harbor is 8 turns from being done here. Petra is 3 turns away from being complete. We're making good progress. And I'm continuing to inch toward what feels like a circumnavigation. It's just looking more and more that way. 1 turn away from the amphitheater in Akhenaten.
Bom dia.
Well.
Honra conhecê-lo pessoalmente. Parece
Brasil.
que mentes brilhantes se atraem.
Pedro II. It is an honor to meet you. We would love to sample your hospitality, Pedro. Now, do you want a delegation? Okay, no. Apparently I missed the chance to send him a delegation. What about Pedro? Can I send you a delegation? We are happy to welcome your delegation to our capital.
You can't
Yay.
go around arresting the Thieves Guild. I mean, we'd be at it all day.
Okay. So 100% industrial zone adjacency bonuses, 100% commercial hub district adjacency bonuses. Zub? I don't know. Traveling merchant. What time is it? 9:37? Apparently too late for me. Holy crap. All right. Yeah, we unlock some culture cards there. We unlock some potential abilities that I'm not going to try and read out loud anymore. Okay, let's see. We have... Quick note of something there. 100% great people points generated in your city. Ooh, that's tempting. But I'm going to go ahead and promote Victor and give him garrison commander, because if Sparta decides to get frisky anytime soon, I want to be prepared for that eventuality. Don't think I need to do anything else there. Tech boost gained. Okay. I'm going to go for mercenaries now. That'll give us an additional envoy, and then we will be able to move towards the Taj Mahal. Part of me wants to go ahead and go for that now, but these policies are always quite useful. The gold and the resource discount on unit upgrades starts to come in handy, especially if you have a sudden unexpected war. Okay. I am absolutely going to build a university in Akhetaten. We need to just get science going as much as possible. And I'm also going to get an additional mine going near Apu. That's the plan. Let's bring you over here. Not much I can do with this builder at the moment, but that'll change soonish. Oh, hi. You decided to come back for more fun, huh? Still gaining lots of experience from those battles. Perhaps not as much as I was earlier.
Papon pisesio tiros galation ici. Ambiorir semi. Ezion penon.
We have met the Gauls. It is an honor to meet you. We would love to sample your hospitality. Do you want to be friends? Excellent. He personally led our delegation. Did you catch that? Okay. I want that and that. What would it take? Really? 3 gold per turn. I don't have anything to trade them right now, but you know what? Yes. For 2 luxury resources that I don't already have, I will gladly pay that. That's fantastic. So that's helping our cities even more with growth and happiness and productivity. Looks like, yeah, she definitely has pike and shot units available. Not doing well on that front. One thing I would probably benefit from doing is buying that tile and then upgrading it. I know I said I was going to put a mine here, but I'd rather have the mine on top of the iron so that we can actually have unit upgrades done soonish. Alright. I also... Can I train an apostle? Next turn, I can train an apostle. Okay, we're getting there. Government. Change policies. Anything useful? Probably not. Nope. Nope. Okay. Nothing I can do policy-wise. Let's go to the next turn. Gorgo... Oh, really? Oh, Gorgo doesn't have Niter. Isn't that cute? But it's wrong. Mansa Musa wants 5 Niter. He's going to give me 2 gold per turn and open his borders to me. You know what, Mansa Musa? You know what? Don't worry about the gold per turn, man. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got you. We're going to be buddies, you and me. Unlike me and Ambiorix, who I just gave a good deal to, I thought, and now he hates me anyway. Fire started. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a lot going on down here. So we've discovered a little bit more of Spartan territory. Corinth. That's a new city, actually. But there's an area down here. Ooh, hello. Hello. Hold on. How long would it take me to train a settler in Thebes? It'd take 13 turns, and then would have to sail down there, but I'm kind of tempted to do it. I'm kind of tempted to do it, I'm not going to lie. It would be a hilarious way to upstage Gorgo, especially if we get a heroic age in the next little bit. I don't know. I'm going to go for the university first because I feel like any opportunity to build a university where obviously where it's like there in front of me, I should take it, you know? I'm going to go to turn 120 with this episode and then we'll call it. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, this builder is just sitting on his hands. I mean, I could chop this rainforest down to finish the campus. Because I need... Well, no, that wouldn't be the worst thing. Or that wouldn't be the best thing, because that would actually hurt the campus. Because the rainforest tiles, as I talked about last episode, do get a benefit, or they do give a benefit, excuse me, to the campus district. So let's hold off on that. What's this? Alhambra has been built. Oh, we're about to finish Petra. Gorgo's finished Alhambra, so that just gives me all the more reason to conquer.
Petra is a brilliant display of man's artistry in turning barren rock into majestic wonder.
Edward Dawson. Well, there's our first wonder of the game. Beautiful. Your knowledge of buttress has advanced considerably.
Being a mercenary, though, hey, we just go wherever there's a mixture of money and trouble.
Okay, so I've built a lot of my walls that I need to, so why not go ahead and arrange for some of those gold discounts that I was talking about? Do I really need all the rest of these bonuses right now? I still feel like I'm benefiting from the 2 extra build actions, but maybe I'm not, you know? Maybe I need to go ahead and give myself both of the... Eventually, later in the game, these cards become 1 card. But for now, it takes 2. But I would love the ability to upgrade myself a little bit more easily here. Oh, crap. That's rude. Oh, I can also upgrade to a skirmisher, so let's do that. So I can defend a little bit better against this nonsense. Alright, turn 119. We'll go to turn 120. Let's research humanism so I can get access to the Taj Mahal. If I can get that wonder built, that would be amazing. I'm going to build the university and rocket that. We are starting to catch up science-wise. I mean, again, just catching up in terms of the rate of production. We're not catching up in terms of how far along we are. But, you know, I'll take it. Okay, now... Reina would increase the acquisition of new tiles in a city. You know what? Let's go ahead and appoint Reina in the city of Thebes. I think that makes the most sense. Now, Swinette, now that you're finally done building that wonder, you can do a bunch of other things. Let's go ahead and build a granary as soon as possible, right? We have an envoy. Oh, Hattusa. Nice. So we can get some additional science per turn. That's very welcome. And now we have a spy. You're going to go straight to Gorgo. Confirmed placement, because we have been working, of course, on improving that capacity. Wow. All right, so next turn we should be able to do something there. Also, how much until I can buy that? 115. I really want to see if I can snag that metal from her. So this is going well up here, but I also want to be careful because if I wander too far into no man's land, so to speak, and there's a much more powerful barbarian unit near the actual encampment, then I could lose this early era unit very easily. So that was an old world wonder that we just completed, and we earned some era score for accomplishing that. The fact that we built a wonder like that in the current age, in 1160, we built Petra. The game actually gives me credit for that. Funny enough. We're building universities in 3 different cities, and... oh, hello. You also want Niter. You know what, Shaka? I'll spot you the gold per turn. Don't worry about it. I want you to be my bestie. Please. I need friends, okay? I've been getting attacked since the beginning of the game. I want to win. It's my first time playing Civilization in literally years on YouTube. Can you please be nice to me, Mr. Shaka? Let's go ahead and back off here, and I'm going to give the order to fire on these spearmen from a distance. Might even level them up. Nope, one more combat's needed to do that. We're at the beginning of turn 120, so... Hang on. I think I can... Yep, let's go ahead and fire with this skirmisher. Nice to have that improvement. I'll go ahead and play through this turn, because I've already started, and I can't stop. Fire has ended. We are still low on housing in a couple of cities, but we're working on the granary that will directly address that issue. Alright, so we need a little bit more iron, and I could potentially trade for it. Let's see if there's anything else I can trade for, though. Mansa Musa, what you got? Do I have coffee yet? Do I? I don't think I have coffee. I do have coffee. I do. A monitor. You want to trade anything? Ooh. What would your silver take? Okay, sure. I'll do it. Not a problem. I should have actually sweetened that deal. I should have thrown in a little bit more gold. But we're actually getting quite close. Next turn, actually, the beginning of the next turn, here's what I'm going to do. Here's how we're going to end this episode, okay? Colosseum has been built by Gorgo. Yeah, I'm going to just conquer Gorgo. That's what's going to happen here. I've made up my mind. I mean, because we pretty much have to if we want to win. But watch this. Okay, ending the episode now. I'm satisfied. We have a university almost done in Akhetaten. We have a university almost done. Words. Holy crap. Almost done in Rakkadet. We have a granary almost done in Swinet, rather. We have a harbor 3 turns from being done in Sayus, 12 turns from being done in Apu, and this amazing campus will be done in 4 turns in Memphis. Now, oh, you see what's happening here? Loyalty pressure is starting to be asserted. I'm also going to go ahead and train an apostle real quick. I'm tempted to go ahead and just buy the university, but it's going to be done in 1 turn anyway. So, train the apostle, and I can use that to my advantage in the beginning of the next episode. But I'm going to stop here. I have to stop myself, because I can sense my ability to focus waning as it approaches 10 p.m. So I'm going to stop. But in the next one, we're going to see about maybe making some additional moves to lock in another heroic age. And if we can do that, especially if Gorgo manages to stay further below us this time, we might actually be able to do what we tried to the first time. I also would really like to get a settler down here if I can. So, not a lot of fighting going on at the moment, but I feel like there's a lot of maneuvering happening that is just going to get more and more interesting as we get closer to... We're in the middle of the game, but as we get closer to turn 200, when the game would have ended if we had score victory turned on, once we get above turn 150, for example, just basically the next 30, 40, 50 turns are going to be incredibly exciting to play, and it's going to be a nail-biter if we win this, which I don't mind that at all, I have to say. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second one, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.